Our first speaker today is Maurice Ryan. Maurice is the President of the Irish Bioenergy Association and also the Director of Business Developments at Greenbelt, Ireland's largest private forestry management company, which has overseen the planting of over 400,000 acres of private forestry since its foundation in 1982. Maurice holds a master's marketing degree from Dublin Business School and an MBA from Trinity College Dublin. In his role with Greenbelt, Maurice drives nature-based solutions that integrate biodiversity enhancement, carbon capture and ecosystem services for both corporate and private landowners. Maurice plays a key role in supporting sustainable land use and his company in promoting afforestation across Ireland and is a strong advocate for the sector. And in his role as President of the Irish Bioenergy Association, he advocates for sustainable forestry and bioenergy development nationally. I now call on Maurice to give you his opening welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sean. Good morning, everybody. You're all very welcome here this morning. Dear Minister, members, guests and friends, we are delighted to welcome you all here to the 25th National Bioenergy Conference focusing on solid biomass. This is another very important event curated by the team here at IrBEA. In 2026, we've made the decision to split our events into two. Today's one focusing on the solid biomass, with a follow-up event in October going to focus on biomethane and biofuel. It's going to be in the same location, so order your tickets today. This split allows for much more dedicated events, allows for more focused engagement with players within the industry, and allows those more interested and more focused on a particular topic to get more insight over a greater period of time. As a representative association, it is important that we deliver extensive information and opportunity for those in each of the bioenergy markets that we serve. So today, our focus is very firmly on solid biomass. We've entitled this "The Resource to Resilience, Fueling Ireland's Energy Future." And that couldn't be more salient given the state of the world as it stands today. I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome and thank our very generous support from our sponsors, and supporters and partners for today's event, including the SEAI, World Timber, where Kenny is, the Bioenergy, Bord na Móna and Macaulay Wood Fuels. Without you supporting this event, it wouldn't just happen to the same degree, so thank you very, very much. This conference is also being organised with the Wood Fuel Quality Assurance Scheme, Interreg Northwest Europe and SURE. Today as well, we feature some very, very prominent exhibitors which stand over here on my right-hand side, on your left-hand side. Many of these are valuable and long-standing members of IrBEA, and we'd invite you to spend some time exploring what their services are and the offerings that they deliver. They're superb companies, and we greatly appreciate their support today also. Today's event will cover many, many topics around policy, European and national policy, financial supports and the SSRH, supply chain aspects, and the role of biomass in carbon accounting. We'll also hear discussion on the opportunities within the sector, how it has developed to date, and the potential for solid biomass to play a critical role in the decarbonisation of industry, heat and electricity across Ireland. And one of the projects that has great potential is one that Greenbelt has been involved in for many number of years, and that's Mayo Renewables, based out of Killashee. They're going to provide 50 megawatts of biomass-based power using up to 300,000 tonnes of biomass, mostly sourced locally, which is a hugely important resource and use of timber value in that remote location. They've been working very hard to try and get that plan developed and the project launched, and they're hope very close to getting their electrical connection agreement in place this summer, which is a huge, huge step forward for them. Today's event will also hear about the alternative use for biomass in the shape of biochar, including developments and deployment in this area. This is a really welcome addition to the programme and one which will hopefully drive further adoption, innovation and interest in the sector, and is one that I'm particularly interested in. I'd like to acknowledge the IrBEA executive team for organising the conference and doing such a wonderful job in doing so. It's great to see the executive team growing with 2 new employees coming on board recently, Sean and Kimberly, so please make sure you get to say hello to them today, but they've added a huge amount to the team. And what that expansion of our team, it allows IrBEA to give greater and better service to all of its members. So if you're not already a member, now is a very good time to join. Personally, from my role within IrBEA and Greenbelt, we are anxious to see the development of the biomass sector across Ireland. However, we have concerns around the strength and commitment to the production of woody biomass from the government, in particular around their failed implementation of an afforestation programme seen mostly over the last 20 years. It is wonderful to have Minister Dooley join us today, and I hope that the departments he's involved in can collaborate to determine a new CAP and afforestation programme that will align well and are both complementary. The advent of the Independent Advisory on Nature Restoration, as well as the passing into law of the CRCF, Carbon Removal and Carbon Farming, and adoption of the EU Nature Restoration Law, all point to a huge opportunity for landowners and businesses to collaborate and work together in this space. Working with the support government over longer than just an election term, we can action real impact and change in the industries we are active in: energy production and consumption, carbon capture and storage, nature protection and restoration, and importantly, for all of us, revenue generation. Today's event is important, it is valuable, it is making a difference. Now, I challenge you all to leave today with a commitment to make your own difference. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Maurice, for your address and your opening words, and also for your ongoing work and support of the association as president.